see where the bowling bit here, there's a bus stop.
Yeah.
So we must have got onto the bus from there. So when we jumped on the bus,
yeah.
When I was buying Loves, and that so when I went to Loves, looked at me and went, I said, huh? When I went there, the whole of the Untouchables was up on the bus, blood.
Yeah.
All of them, and at the back there was about 3 spaces at the back. All the chairs was all full up, yeah. So when we was walking through the pathway here to go to the back, EJ's at the back, but none of you got the back bit and you got the seat there. So EJ going, yeah, come man, come. So we'll come in there now, yeah. So I said, yeah, where's all your man then? Where's all your olders then? And I said, well, we don't know nothing. But I said, you lot are the younger 28s, isn't it? Yeah. So man, they're sitting there now. So them time, I'm saying to myself, blood, from here to Brixton, but I want this bus to be quick. Cause remember, all EJ was just trying to entice us, like, so where's all your man them now? I want to see, where's Hustler? Where's Gingerman? Where are they, bro? We're going, bro. So them time now, but EJ was like playing with us, innit? Yeah. But everyone else was just serious. I'm going, wow, club. So man, we're just there now. You see, when man got to Brixton, man saw Brixton now, man got to the bus up in Brixton. We all got off the bus here. I must have to EJ and said, EJ, you know what, you're a dickhead. Push on, I run. All of them were trying to run after me, but we breezed off, blood. From that day there, I just said to myself, blood, I don't even want to see them man like that again. That was.
So what did they do? They get off the bus as well?
No, they was actually like they were going to come off the bus, but they stayed on there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Chisu was on and went like that. They went, but we just breezed off, bro. And we looked back, bro. But yeah, man, it was peak, not peak, but it was intense that day.
Yeah. Foundation is what you're about to see and hear. Beaver has stepped up to clean up 20 to 30 years of road history and to let us know what it was all about back then and what being the face of the younger eights meant to him, and finally to set us all straight on who really was part of that team, the younger 28s.
First thing in life, you've got to learn to respect your fucking self. You can't be just going around killing each other. What are you making the policemen and turning into fools for? Go home, get your book, read your book. Cut out this fucking war game.
Yeah.
Because see this internet thing, this war game, all they show you is kill, kill, kill. That's all you learn. Learn how to live. Learn how to enjoy your life, not to be scared.
Bear talk out here. Everyone had their time. But we want to know, big man, who was the most official all-rounder for the younger 28s? And when I say all-rounder, I understand what I mean. You can fuck with it when you're with a gang. You can fuck with it when you're on your own. You can lick that thing without anybody there. You can tump man down without anybody there. You ain't hearing nothing from no one, with people or without. You're about everything that the roads brings. Who was the most official all-rounder?
See this corner here? This is where I should trap from. I should trap right here. Let's have a rascal rock down van here. Man, I had all the cocker. Man should wash up in there with the test tubes. So man says wash up their things in the van. Drago, my role model and my rascal. You don't know, I don't even talk out the thing, but yeah, Drago, my people them. Used to park up the green Porsche right here. I see they're sitting there with my green Clarks or my brown Clarks, and just look at all the yard man trapping. But guess what? They're buying all the food off me and Drago. And me and Drago's running the end. So see this corner here? This is like my beginning. Marcus Garvey wave, man. That's a run with this. Cousin's garden's over Dexter, yeah? So what I should do, I should come up here, forget these railings, but these right here. So I should sit there, and get the 20s and 20 over there. That's next to the park over there. The 20s and 20 over there. So I should sit there, watch Drago from over there, watch the yard man from over there. As well would be sitting on the wall with me, or as we'll be walking past with Fudge of them man there. But when I sit there, I see that this is like me watching a movie as a kid. And that's what I'm saying to you. So whatever I saw here shaped my future. You understand what I'm saying to them? You know that this little piece here is full of hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Real frontline hustlers. You know what I'm saying? No itching thing. You understand? This is Dexter Park Venture Playground, yeah. This is for like the kids. This is for like kids and adults, like troubled adults and stuff like that. People, you know, they get by the family and stuff like that. So this is Dexter Park, so anyone can come here. It's like a community centre.
Yeah, so tell us, when you're a young you've just come down here, what are you seeing when you flood into it?
Me coming in there. Now look, go back there. That's the front line there, yeah. So forget all them houses. That's front line. So when you come into Dexter Park, you've got to come in this way.
Yeah.
Into Dexter Park, where that blue gate is.
Yeah.
So you see, if I come in now, yeah. See, like if I'm coming in now, yeah. Remember, I've left the trap.
Yeah.
I'm going back into a mode of school.
Yeah.
Back into like teachers trying to help me find out what we want to do, things like that. That's cool. But that's the entrance. Oh, hi, Ray, how are you? Boom. You see, over there now, that's the trenches now.
Yeah.
So remember, I've left one trenches over there to come into like a safe haven, a kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, like a kindergarten kind of atmosphere. Children doing paintings and stuff like that. See, when I get to that bit there now, I've gone back into this trap mode.
So let me ask you now, obviously you as a young kid flying through Dexter's Park, you were seeing a madness.
Yeah.
What do you think now when you see these young kids and it's a different atmosphere in there and it's a lot more different, more, let's say more forward looking things they can do when they come into Dexter's Park? What do you think when you see that?
To me, they've got more opportunities than what we had back then. Because now they've got more experienced teachers and care workers and that. Back then, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to handle us because we was too advanced.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? We're too advanced. While they're trying to show us how to adjust to the system, we're trying to find out how to come out of the fucking system.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Or try and find answers why our ancestors and our elders are going through shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So we had to learn things ourselves. But nowadays, you just click on a button and it gives you all the information you want. You understand what I'm saying to you? So to me, it's just cheating. Kids are missing out the real come up of being somebody of original, being something original. Now they're just carbon copies now. They're all carbon copies and clones. So to me, it's sad, isn't it, bro? Because what do they know? They don't know nothing, bro. You know what I mean? So as I said to you, with the kids, if you need advice or anything like that, come see the real gangsters out here and the real people ones who's been out there and done it. You can show you how to allow it or think above or try and navigate to something better, bro. Because selling drugs and all that stuff there is garbage. Everyone's in jail now, innit? And that's what I'm saying for drugs. So to me, allow the drugs, man. It's not
good. Dexter's Park. Foundation on these streets of Brixton, you get me? What does this do to you when you come back here? What's it remind you of?
It brings up a lot of memories. A lot of elders you have to look up to. And me just being in this park and witnessing everything going on around me as a kid. Like in here is like being in here is like being away from problems. But if you look out, if you look closely, the problem's still around you. So to me, when I used to come here, this should be my little getaway from out on the front line and badness and all that stuff there.
Yeah. So
when I come here, I thought I was going to be chilling out here, but obviously, you know, this is where the 28s used to hang out, the older 28s.
Yeah, so on an average day, let's say, what original 28s would be chilling in this park?
I see Hustler, Squids, Fudge, Aswad, Archer, Bullet. It depends on the timing.
Yeah.
Like in the morning, I'll see a Hustler. I'll see a Hustler, or maybe Yoga, or it's just the regular faces you see.
Yeah.
That Boy Drakes and that, but that's the faces I will see regular.
Yeah.
Bandit.
Okay, so let's talk now on your generation.
Yeah.
like the younger 28s, who would you catch in here out of the younger 28s? Who would be flying through this park?
The only person I'll be seeing, like, if I'm flying through air, or I'm coming through, or we're passing through, is man like Flowers, me, and Quincy at the time. Quincy used to go boxing, or if he's not at boxing, he's here.
Yeah.
If he's not here, he's at the office.
Yeah.
So you see him here.
So that would be about it, yeah?
From what I can gather, yes.
Yeah.
Until someone comes in and jog my memory.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But me coming here, the only names I hear ringing is man like Aswad, Quincy, Fudge, Rudy.
Yeah. So we all know that you and Flowers are both from Rosendale, you get me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you tell us now, did your connection with Quincy build from this park, or did you know him before seeing him in the park?
I think it built. We was aware of each other.
Yeah.
We was more aware of the name.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's more name coming up.
Yeah.
What he was doing, what was coming up. Yeah, now, 28 bit now. You get me? Yeah, 28 now. 28 bit.
We're at the far end of the park, the last bit of it. What does this do for you? What memories does this little bit here remind you of?
See, when you come here now, yeah, this is 28 members only.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you get to that wall there, when you get to this bit here, it's 28. It's 28 members only.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not a 28 yeah, or affiliated with the family, then yeah, you can't come past this bit here. You have to go back up. Cause will say, where you going? Go and play back on the swings. Show me the swings over there so they can see it. I was going to say, go back over there and play with the swings. Now, the only person who can come around here, and it's facts, yeah, is man like, I think Quincy. Quincy's the only one who can come down here. I came around here, but I came around here on some bad boy tip. Like, I want to know about these guys.
Yeah.
Which is some around Fudge. It's a Fudge is my rasta. Yeah, Fudge, do you know about Fudge? Fudge is showing me how the man them stay. And Aswad. And Squiggly. But no one else can come down here. So this is the 28th spot. This is the members on. This is where everyone sits down and reason and talk about their oxygen and stuff like that. So this is the 28 corner blood. And I just sit up there and just listen and catch the vibes.
Anybody of this generation, who's got the right?
Only the Sykes.
Ah.
Sykes and whoever's under Sykes is regime.
Yeah.
They're the only three there, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's only right.
Yeah.
Them three they're screaming, and Archer's all one as well.
Okay, so let me say this to you now, big man. Before we get into the three of them, quickly give us something on Psycho, Sykes.
Sykes was a rude boy, trendsetter, fast with the fist, quick mover.
Yeah.
On it, yell and sugar again.
Okay, let's get into the three brothers. Yeah. Like, tell us on the real, what is every 28's connection with them? Does they look after them three brothers? Do you connect with them? Do you chat to them?
Put it this way, they're doing their own thing and they're doing well.
Yeah, how do you feel about the music?
They're doing well, man. You understand? Yeah. Respect for them, you understand? They're doing well, the music thing. And as I said to you, time will tell. Everything that works in perfect timing. So
yeah,
they'll see me soon. But what they're doing right now is beautiful, blood. You know, they've got out. They're doing the music thing now, and they're kind of perfecting it now. So, wishing all the success and best.
So just quickly to finish on them. Obviously, we all know that Sykes was official. You all rated him. The ROADZ rated him. His name's gone for decades.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's talk about the other side, big man. Let's talk about the mum who's done it for the kids for 30 years soon.
Yeah, Sky.
When he weren't there, she done it every day.
Sky,
give her due.
Yeah, Sky's a beautiful soul. Sky's a strong girl, and to me, she was the best to come out of any of the town at the time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, plus. Yeah, Sky's something kills, man.
Yeah.
She's been up with 3 kids well, man.
Yeah, big up to all the mums out there, you get
definitely.
me?
All the mums that I lost my mother, brother. It ain't easy, bro.
We've seen a lot of people on road. They've stopped Beaver many times. They ask you questions. They always saying the same thing, big man. The book Street Boys by Jar Jar, the book Sour by Tracy Miller, and the fact that Quincy has chosen not to talk on the younger 28s much at all in all of the things he's done has pissed off the streets and the people. They're saying that them man there and that woman have diluted the name of the 28s. They've made it seem like it wasn't nothing. What do you say to that?
Well, for me, when it comes to Quincy, maybe Quincy could have wanted to avoid certain things, what he done, because as I said to you, when we was young, we was doing some badness, like we was on some violence and some badness, so sometimes when it comes to Quincy, you might want to avoid it and make me do it, then do a collaboration, you get what I'm saying, because coming from Quincy was on some bad boy thing, so like,
Yeah.
So maybe he might be trying to block it out or trying to, you know what I mean, but
Yeah.
we weren't no little team out here. There's a big team in Brixton, you understand what I'm saying? We're not a little team. Anyone all over knows about younger 28s.
Yeah.
My mind them anyway, you understand what I'm saying to you? So when it comes to 28s, we weren't no little man team in something. Boom, the Tracy Sour team now. As I said, she was around, man, but she's not a younger, she wasn't part of the younger 28s. You get me? She knew, man. She was the queen of Tulsa, Brixton Hill. She used to run that bit there, yeah. So I used to do her thing, you know what I'm saying, as I always said. So, yeah, but the Judge of Souls come through the PDC team, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to younger 28s, man's the originator when it comes to that one. So, as I said to you, people might have mixed feelings of what's going on, but from you catch on to me, you understand.
Yeah.
And you understand Quincy and the rest of them, you know what I'm saying to you.
But let me ask you yourself, can you feel their frustration? Because let's be real, these are the only three things that they've really got in all these years that are mentioned in the younger 28s. And they're not giving us the officialness. They're saying that chapter in his book, what she's saying, has watered down the 28. The roads have been seeing gangs, raiders, cutthroat, hangman, to name a few. Then around 85, hustler raised up a team. To around 98, name after name in the 3 generations of that team boosted the crime rate. The roads were theirs. For decades, people have ran with their story, embellishing the part they played in it. The end to that begins here. The real 28s. The only time we can be upset with the truth is when we're telling lies. And you've lived the roads.
Yeah.
You've been in the roads when it was its most fuckery.
Yeah.
You've seen it all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Beaver, does he know the difference between fear and respect? I'm talking about if a man sees you on road and because he fears you, he'll chat to you, or because he really respects you. What's the difference between the two? Your team were vicious. Everybody knows you had the roads. Younger 28s, before you the originals, after you the youngers. But let's not get it twisted. As the generations went on, there was other teams that hit the road. There was SMS, some might say stroke the Muslim boys. There was the OC, there was the PDC, there was the roadsides. There was a lot of crews that were vicious out here. I'm gonna ask you, what did the younger 28s think of those crews?
Well, I said, when got nice to say they're all family members and brothers. So everything what stem from, they know about younger 28.
Yeah.
And that's it, done.
DARDEST TV in association with Block 5 Entertainment, and we're back again. You know what we do, we keep it real. We give you the real interviews from the people you want to know, and we ask the questions you want answered. This interview's been going on for a few months, you get me, because we're getting the real details of everything. But obviously Quincy's put something to the forefront for the community and the people that are watching. this situation with Megaman. Obviously he's told the world that you was the one who pissed on him. So I'm gonna ask you, big man, what was it that made you piss on him? Like, why did you actually go that far and just piss on a man's face?
Well, as I said, yeah, at the time, yeah, Megaman had a problem with RV, innit? So what him and RV had a problem, innit? So man was just representing for RV, you get what I'm saying? And to me, Megaman can never chat to me, and that's what I'm saying to you. So it wasn't my beef, it was just RV's beef. So man just dealt with, you know, man just took care of the business, you get what I'm saying? Because I don't want people trying to diss my people in my ear, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well obviously that situation happened a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
But now Quincy's situation has brought that to the forefront of people's ears. So I'm gonna ask you, if you could say anything right now to a man like Megaman, any words at all, what would you say?
Well, I just said he was baby food, innit? So he was baby food at the time, innit? So it's baby food, innit? It's not a major.
Beaver, face of the younger 28s. A troublemaker, a bully, a beef starter, a problem. That's the myth on road of a young boy. Now the facts to the name of a man. At one time the most popular younger 28. A trendsetter. You never saw no one do it like Beaver. He was bold with it, from head to toe. He's here to set the path straight from an official younger 28 and show you the future's a millionaire mind state and everything's true. I'm sitting here with Beaver, younger 28, officially one of the names that's always rung bells. What's good, brother?
What's going on, brother, man? Glad to meet you today, bro.
Well, hear what I'm saying, big man. Just quickly, there's two people that are official 28 generations that have spoke out here for the public. Aswad and Quincy. Aswad has done 3 interviews with Drummer. For some reason, when he interviews Aswad, them two don't seem to talk no foundation. Nothing about the 28s for some reason. We're going to go on to Quincy. Quincy's had bare interviews. The people Quincy gets interviewed by, they ain't got a clue about the 28s. So we ain't getting nothing from them either. So I'm going to ask you, big man, are you going to give us the things we've been waiting to know for donkey's years about the 28s? 3 generations of road, gun work, knife play, fear. A hunger for money brings drugs, robbery, extortion, kidnap, murder. It's a fuckery of a story to tell, but it's their story to tell. I can only tell you this, it was Brixton. You're better off not coming round there, cause 28s were running round there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get you to come up, man. Come up in this game, man.
And clean up all the facts from the fiction, you get me?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright then, so we're gonna start it like this, big man. Younger Beaver, before there was any 28s in his life, tell us where you grew and what you were seeing as a young man.
Me coming up at like, I was born to Stockwell Park Estate, 54 Fitzgerald House with my gran and my mum and my uncle at the time. I used to do things on that balcony there. I used to run that, I used to up there with the Stockwell man on Crowhurst balcony, you get me? I used to run them block back. We'll come back to that. When I was born, this is where I came back. This is where my mum and my gran used to live. Fitzgerald over there. But this is the nursery I used to go to, so like, this is my nursery before I went Rosendale, but my memories of Stockwell when I was a kid, there used to be a big slide here. This is where we used to play, we decided to get this set up here. Stockwell Park Estate, that's where I'm originally from, before Rosendale, so when people understand that, my connection to Stockwell Park Estate is deeper than what they think. how Stockwell used to be back then will never be the same how it is for today, because back then we worked more organised. Stockwell Park's more organised with family, parents used to go to the same churches and stuff like that. So see Stockwell now. Stockwell's a place where I rate it highly on my terms. Not everyone will rate it highly, but I rate it highly on my terms because there were some real hustlers that come out of this block here. You get me? So yeah, man.
Yeah, you give us some names. All them hustlers that did come out of here. You tell us who you knew and what you was like with them.
Andy and the family. It's too much to mention, but you know, I will mention it soon. But there's a lot of family that come out of Stockwell, when we all work together.
Yeah.
Even I knew their parents and that through when I used to live in Stockwell, so I kind of had like a green light to be in Stockwell. But for Brixton man and certain man them, it was kind of hard at the time. Only certain Brixton man to come in Stockwell, but for me, that's the proper thing from there. You get it? But Stockwell, as a youth growing up, was a powerful estate, bro. You know what I mean? It's cultured, and to me, I've got memories here. But as I said, it takes time for it to actually understand what I'm saying to you. But Stockwell's still beautiful now, but me just going back into it, it's powerful, blood, definitely. See this community centre, this is where like Sovereign Syndicate or a couple all days used to go off in there, but only bad boys can come here, because remember, a lot of men didn't get on with Stockwell, man, so you know, you have to come around here and be on some rude boy thing. All mights for my man, like see my colour bed. Even I could say certain things here, but as I said to you, you know, certain things I have to stay off camera, you get me, but Stockwell Community Centre, they've done a lot for the kids. They're still here today. All the other communities like Kennington, fucking Tulsa, all these other places, we used to have communities, or Dick Shepherd, they closed it down, but this is the only one that's still open. You get
So
me?
what you saying, a shout out to Julie and the girls in there,
shout out to them because they're doing a good work, but man needs to come here now and put more work for the kids and try and save the kids, because as I said, so I've got a story and I live this thing here, so I'm trying to show these kids how to be creative with themselves and try and do, you know, do something for themselves and try and put an idea to something and I can help you. Whatever could be a mentor, but this community centre, this is the only one that's open. Come and check and see, and you know, you're gonna see, if you see me there, I might just change your life, you get me? But yeah, this is one of my spots, and keep blood. If you've got any problems or whatever, come here and you get the support. From there, we're moving to Rosendale Estate.
Tell them where we're at.
Yeah, so we're in Rosendale Estate right now. This is Rosendale Estate. This is the estate where it all happened.
What you saying? This is where young Beaver started his journey.
Yeah, see this lane here? Alright, you see this lane here? All the kids used to hang out here. So we call this the shadow, like sometimes it's a shadow of death, like you have to be strong to walk down the car. Bare man on this corner here. Clinton used to live up here.
Yeah.
Clinton used to look at his window up there, Clinton, you get me? So this is the part now, yeah? This is the part. Let me show you this part, man. So right, PB lives over there, we're gonna go over there. PB used to live over there, so yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah? Yeah, I came from a good background, I come from a God-fearing background, so to me, my attitude towards my family when that was more humble and you know, kept it real. Like this, anything my mum told me to do, I do.
Yeah.
If I didn't do it, you know, sometimes you get, you know, a beating on that for that. But that's how, you know, that's how you're raised.
Yeah.
I come from a God-fearing place, man. It's, you know, beautiful. Hank used to live over there, the Bloods. So you can see that this side's 28, this side's 28, PB and these people then. Over there is Bloods. Tank, Screamer, Sheriff, all them man are over there. They're still over there. So
Yeah, so tell us what it was like though, because obviously as you're living here, you're
day,
gonna buck each other.
So every day, or every morning before school, or in the evening after school, this is man's playground.
Yeah.
This is where all the younger lot used to hang around.
Yeah.
And the older lot, you get me? So this is where it all went down.
Let us know, once you hit that Rosendale estate, who did you link up with? What did you see there from who?
My two first brothers was Flowers and Loverboy.
Yeah.
And to me, when we bonded, you couldn't break that bond.
Ah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
to me, anything we did together. Anything went down, we go down together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell us, because let's be real, there's a lot of names in all three generations that we want to hear from or about. But those two names are names that have rang. Flowers, Loverboy. So you give us a character reference on both of them from young, not when they was on road and doing what they was doing. What were they like as youths?
In this bit here, me, Flowers and Loverboy.
Yeah.
When we're here, everyone comes here. Isaiah used to be Tank's brother. He used to roll with us at the time, you get me? But just it's us three. Then you had Michael Robinson, Marcus, you had my Justin, Jason, you had Ricky, Joshua, Sergi, all of us used to be in this bit here.
Yeah, but let us not get it twisted. Like obviously, like you're saying, Tank, Screamer, they live round here. You youngers live round here, like obviously you Loverboy and man like Flowers. But what happens if a man like, let's just say Hustler, what if Hustler bops round to this block? How's Tank and that feeling about that?
Well, Tank, if certain people didn't know, Tank, Hustler's the guy, Tank's sister Samantha.
Yeah.
There was no animosity.
Yeah.
I saw it in my own eyes, like, bro, Hustler's there.
Yeah.
Then I found out Hustler's going to Samantha, and Samantha was a nice girl them time, you get me, a strong girl, you get me?
Yeah.
So only Hustler could have had that connection with her, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was going, so Hustler used to come here, so more time, the H used to be over here. This is our, that's my, me, PB and Loverboy, that's our corner over there.
Yeah.
So we there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got the Bloods, but we're more affiliated over this side there.
Yeah.
We'll go over here and see Tank and the Bloods and them too there. But man weren't no Bloods. There was no Bloods going on around here.
Yeah.
You understand?
So hold on, what about the talk I heard that you used to be younger sheriff and man like Flowers was
tried, no. Well, it was, the Bloods were trying to make a younger version of the Bloods.
Yeah.
They saw me and Flowers, but me and Flowers couldn't go nowhere with that because we're not Bloods. We're around PB and the 8s and them.
Yeah.
With the 8s, they're more active than the Bloods.
Yeah.
Certain things, you understand? Bloods would just like to fuck girls, go raving and get drunk and stuff.
Yeah.
8s on paper, they want some money thing, bad boy thing, rude boy thing. This is our patch, you get me? That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
I want to take over certain places and run it, you get me?
And our official was PB on this bit.
PB, to me, Blood, see PB, me personally, man couldn't dress like PB or be like PB. PB used to change his clothes like twice a day, blood. The man would have 8,000 torsions on in the morning. By the evening, man's wearing 9,000s or 8 or 9,000 and 8 no 9,000 and 950s.
Yes.
So when I see PB, he's always changing his swagger. You get me?
Yeah.
These things switch up different. So I know with PB, Jim, Sykes, Hustler, Clinton, that majority of the 28s there, they man change their clothes every day because they man have the licking clothes and the next day they have the bright clothes where they're going out. Just like how man's dressed. See, like, you know, man can't lick it in these kind of clothes here. You get what I'm saying? Back then. You get me? Man have to be black on black. You see these clothes here, this is day wear, you get me?
Yeah. Alright, so let us know a little something on Jim, because I heard he was close to here. Where was he at?
Jim's over, so you got Rosendale here, Rosendale here, you got Rosendale Lane there over here. So over this and that, you got Rosendale, on this lane right down, this is called Rosendale Road.
Yeah.
So all the way straight down, it goes straight up to Gypsy Hill.
Yeah.
Kingsdale, you get me?
Yeah.
That's Jim and Sykes' patch.
Ah.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So from man gets down to that bit there, I'm seeing more like Loverboy, Jim and Sykes and Marlon Payne, younger Sykes.
Yeah.
You get me? Them man's dominating over them bits there. You get what I'm saying? It's like Sydenham, Gypsy Hill, Croydon, all them bits there. Them man's got all them places they're covered. You get me?
3 young boys growing on the roads of Rosendale. Good family, good values. Summertime on their BMXs. Knock down ginger or kiss chase with a girl then. Pocket money or car washes in Dulwich Village means the weekend brings ice skating or cinema. For them it was all about fun. They had no idea how their names would ring on the roads of Brixton or the streets of London. Right now we're sitting in Rosendale. This is the place where you, Flowers and Loverboy grew from youths. The officialness of you three on the roads is unquestionable. the fact that you were all three brothers that grew as young boys and came onto them roads and there was nothing could split you. Here's what the truth is, big man. Right now people are saying, listen, Lover and Flowers have got beef. There's a big problem between them two. You tell us what's going down with that.
As I said to you, bro, no listen to the streets, man. Them men are all right, blood. There's no beef or nothing like that. You understand? Everything's sweet.
Yeah.
The only thing is that, you know, people move on in their life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro. But everything's blessed. Like I said to you, Chris, don't listen to the streets. Cause, you know, you get caught up inside where you know you can't handle. Just stay out and, you know, say, yeah, them men are blessed. You get what I'm saying?
Alright, so what I will ask you then, big man, is so we get it finished once and for all. Loverboy has never done anything dirty to Flowers, or Flowers has never done anything dirty to Loverboy.
No, definitely not.
So it's just the case of they both moved on in directions.
Moved on in life, different adventures, different, you know.
Yeah.
Loverboy's a family man, you know. Flowers a businessman, so you know, everyone's just, you know, on different terms.
Okay. Give us a day today for you, Loverboy and Flowers. You bust out in the morning. What's going on that day? What's a normal day for you three out here?
With me and Flowers, with Loverboy's checking up on me to make sure man's up.
Yeah.
Or make sure what man's dealing with. If he's nothing productive, Loverboy will just kick back or go and see, you get me, be around his family and kick back, you get me?
Yeah.
If it's something productive, all three of us roll. But me and Flowers will be on the thing like, because with me, I like to make new money every day. I don't like old money.
Yeah.
You get me? Because old money gets stale and shit. You get me? I like to make new 20s every day. So I'm always scheming or trying to find a way out to make new money. So more time like me and Loverboy and Flowers, yeah, we get deep where we're doing car washes and stuff like that, knocking on people's door and doing car washes for like £1 or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man's saving that money because them times, it wasn't pound coins, it was pound notes.
Yeah.
So really from them times there, when you get a £1 note, my mum taught me how to save a £1 note, and ever since I saved that, my money, I don't even want to talk about money no more. When people talk to me about money, you don't know my upbringing because I saved my money from the £1 note, the green notes. That's how to stack up and got into a 50. When I get to a 50 note, fling it away and keep that formula going, you get me, till now, you understand? So I always say to people, yeah, always try and think about doubling your money instead of just sitting down trying to watch the next man or whatever. Try and turn a £1 into two, you understand what I'm saying to you? A £1 into two, yeah? Yeah, so this bit here, I'm going to chill out. Just to chill out here, you get me? So, at this time now, if I can remember, at this time now, sometimes there's a change in life, innit? So
yeah.
Life changes, innit? Because if you stick with the same thing, it gets boring.
Yeah.
At this point now, Isaiah is me, Flowers and Isaiah. Now, that can't be Bloods.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Loverboy is in Peckham, Croydon, them sides there. You know what I'm saying? So, count Loverboy out of that. Now, you can't form a younger Bloods with three guys.
Yeah.
Fuck off. So, one day, I can't remember, I think it was 91. I think it was 91, yeah? Isaiah thought he was the leader of what me and Flowers was trying to,
yeah.
What we was on. Isaiah was just fixing his bikes, fix BMXs and stuff like that. Me and Mikey's got money in certain avenues where we're on some things with the older lot them, the big man them. Isaiah just stays in. So Isaiah always thought that, you know, he's strong and that. So sometimes he kind of like, not try and intimidate me, but he should kind of like play about with me. But I accept it for a bit, you get me? So one day we was in this park here now and we saying, yeah, Isaiah, you and B should fight, you know. I said, yeah man, I think today's the day, you know. For today's the day I wanna suck out his powers, you get me? Just done this blood thing. Not say he's done this blood thing, but he's done the connection.
Yeah.
PB, this is PB's corner. I'm on this lane here, or I'm on the other bit where Michael Robertson, Sergi, Ricky and them are over that side there. So boom, everyone was here now. But Ricky said to me, B, I'm gonna give you the light black gloves, because them time I used to go boxing.
Yeah.
Got the heavy red gloves and you got the light Tyson ones.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You can snap. So boom, he gave me the light ones. So I'm gonna give him the was it, I think it was 5 key or is it 5 key or 10 key gloves?
Yeah, I think it's 5s, yeah.
5 keys, innit?
Yeah.
So he had the 5 keys one, so I got the black one now. So Ricky just said to me, now it's time for you to destroy him, Jay. And I didn't know what, as a young kid I didn't know what we were saying, but so boom, he's in the park now. So Isaac trying to give me one. I gave him 2, zoom, bam, bam, bam. See, I gave him that one there. My man cried, run over there into his house and never come out. You see, from that day there, man turned to a younger 20, like not younger 20, but man turned to a Brixtonian.
Yeah.
And a bad boy now, you get me? That's
Yeah.
Original Brixtonian and bad boy now. Cause see, at this point here now, I don't know what to say. Blood.
But what I'm saying, yeah, let us get something in it.
So from that part there, the blood thing and that they're done.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying the blood thing's done, but let's be real. You got man like Screamer, you got
Screamer,
Tank,
original,
they're both official for
definitely,
Bloods.
Definitely.
What, ain't they pissed that now Beaver want to be a 28? Like, right, hold
nah,
on,
because,
no,
because as I said to you, I was more close with Screamer.
Yeah.
I've got more stories to tell about Screamer. Screamer is one of my, how can I say, he's part of me, because see the Screamer, he give me a different energy, and then you know that if you're gonna fight, be a fucking hooligan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bite ears off, pull balls,
yeah.
Be a savage, you get me? So Screamer, I think Screamer was more, I was around Screamer more. I've got more to say on Screamer.
Yeah.
And Screamer to me, Screamer should have been a 28, if you want the truth.
Yeah.
Because Screamer used to get on with Jim and that, and to me, there's similarity, in my view, there were similarities.
Yeah.
But with Jim was more cash, bad, rude boy thing. Screamer just want to tear your head off and fuck you, like, bite your ears off and some hooligan shit, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Wayne Campbell was a fucking nut. Loverboy was a family guy where he looked after his grandparents and looked after family. So he was a family guy. He was more good upbringing, speak right, act right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The family. You get what I'm saying? Mikey the same. He's there for his mum. Whatever goes down, you know, he's a family. We're all family guys. We stick with our family, you know.
Yeah.
You know, what stays in the house, it stays in the house. We're good people. We come from good backgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously we're going to get on to the fact of how you man made money later years.
Yeah.
But I want to know, when you were 3 kids, obviously you bust the door, you're coming out onto the block.
Yeah.
You need money, you need ice cream money, you need sweet money, you get me? How did you lot get that sort of money when you was young?
Put it this way. As I said, we're family guys. So for us, our parents give us pocket money. So when we get pocket money, we want more than that pocket money.
Yeah.
Pocket money can't stretch to do whatever things. So we was always scheming and thinking of ways of making money. Legitimately or quick.
Yeah.
So we always try the entrepreneur moves where we do car washes and stuff like that, knock on people's door. We used to go like Crosswood roads, places like that. We charge more on that road there, but if we do it on the estate and stuff like, we do it for £3 or £2. So we was really clever guys. When it comes to marketing, we knew what we was doing when it comes to like making money and stuff like that. So we was always money oriented or stuff like that. Yeah, and we like nice things. Remember, as kids, we was wearing the ballets and the torsions and stuff like that. Like, that came from that inspired came from somewhere else. We'll speak about later on, but we was clean kids. We was very tidy.
Okay, well we're going to get into all 3 of you in a bit. But I want to say to you this, before we get into the younger 28s, there was an official 28s with some big names out here like Hustler, Bandit, PB, you get me, Killer Man, Sykes, rest in peace, Jim, Aswad, Active Andy, to say a few. I want you to tell me who was the top names for you and what did you see in them?
When I'm walking past here, going to school or coming back from school, when I see Bandit's yard or whatever, I'm going here. This place had turned me into I was a rude boy before, but this place had turned me to a bad boy. And see, after that, no man can't chat to me, because at the end of the day, when I bump man here, you don't even hear what's going on in that yard there. But what I'm picking up in there is all the bad boy things man there put, and man get that squalor, that paper, you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what Bandit was all about, you understand? Headquarters. Remember the spider that Bandit used to have in the house? If certain, like 28s will know what I'm talking about. Bandit used to have some spiders in there. If you're sleeping in that yard there, that spider's going down your back or going in your mouth. So remember them kind of games they were playing in that yard there, you get me? So bare tactics going on in that yard there. But me, bad boy come out of that yard there. This is where Bandit used to live. This used to be the headquarters. This is where we used to link up. This is where all the 28s used to come, link up at Bandits, and then man hit the road after air blood. So you know, so yeah. From what I came, when I came around here, this is where I get to know all the 28s.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Obviously I'm not hustling PB already and certain, but this is where I met all the 28s, and this is when I gave me homage and they let me in, bro. You understand? So from they let me in, it's all over after that. You get what I'm saying? So this is Bandy's house. You get what I'm saying? So anything what used to go down, beef. When it comes to beef, anything, Bandit knew everything. Bandit was there. Hustler first, because I met Hustler. I saw Hustler myself with PB. So when I see PB, I see Hustler, because Hustler was going out with Tank's sister at the time. So to me, I remember I said, wow. So I saw PB and Hustler first.
Yeah.
And the other lot later on, but the other lot had more info. So I say PB and Hustler for like there studying.
Yeah.
For active work and certain things, Gingham and Sykes.
Yeah.
As what? For trap mode and hustling on the streets and staying there, man like Fudge, Squiggly, man like fucking who else? Reedy. But I say mainly me and Fudge and Aswa, because Fudge and Aswa know my dad on the road side, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them man knew the team what I was on. Yeah, definitely. So Aswa, I say Aswad, Fudge, Jim, Sykes, Killerman Archer. To me, Killerman Archer to me is like my brother, my big brother, and also a father figure. He looked out for me and made sure I had that strongness in me. So Bandit as well. Bandit House was the headquarters. So I grew up with them man there individually. You understand? Clinton, Dandy, and all them man there. You might say the whole of the 28s. Yeah. So you see, when I walk out of my house now, Tank House used to be down there. Tank all the bloods here. So if I walk in, they go, Beaver, come here. They always see me walking past, so they always see me down there. So.
And tell us, where was Tank's position in the Bloods? Where was he? Where
he
was
the
you rate
Gabra.
him?
To me, Tank come under, I say first or second.
Yeah.
In the team, first or second. So that's why I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
If anything happened, you just had to go. Like, if anything happened was under them, you just have to go. But with them two there, there's reasoning or something. You get me?
And what about, just quickly, what about Screamer? Where would you say his position was with the Bloods?
First and second as well. To me, Tank House was the headquarters for the Bloods.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the ones who just got recruited today or last week or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I saw the original Bloods go around Tanks because I was a part of his younger brother called Isaiah.
Yeah.
We used to ride BMX together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe teeth BMX and swap parts in the garden. So while I was in the garden doing my BMX and changing, like, because obviously as kids we know about BMX parts, GTs, the red lines, the mongoose, the too many names to mention in the BMX world. But we used to just teeth and change the parts. So that's where I got to know and understand about the Bloods.
Yeah.
But when the Bloods used to come around, they go, well, we should make them 3 younger and Bloods. But I look at it and go, I'm just doing mine, still fixing my bike and taking no penetration. But Isaiah was the younger baby Bloods of them.
Yeah.
So we wasn't affiliated with Bloods, we just used to link Isaiah and do his bike, fix up bikes in his garden.
Yeah.
So that's where that little bullshit talk going out with Bloods. We're not Bloods, we're just playing with Isaiah at the time.
Yeah.
You see this here? This is what took me to the dark side. Enough man say dark side where devil thing, but no. When I mean dark side, man put on the armour, the Darth Vader suit, like man ain't got no emotions. Like see emotion, like to me, when people say they got emotions, my emotions shut up because when you love someone, when you lose someone you love, trust me, bruv, it can make or break you.
Yeah.
Especially tragic as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, as I said to you, some people know how to deal with it, but what happened to me, I love my mum because see my mum, she showed me certain things where no ordinary woman can show a person, like take me back to my homeland, like Jamaica.
Yeah.
And show me where I come from. And show what kind of land I've got out there. So, I'm not no broke ass nigga, bro. My family's got lands and stuff out there, you understand? I come from a good background. You might come from no fucking shit, dirty fucking ragadan, you understand? I come from some riff-raff background. My mum took me back to Jamaica and me know where I come from. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit emotional, right? Hey, you get me? My dad lived in Brixton, Water Lane. So I had three sisters and 1 brother there.
Yeah.
And on my mum's side, I had 2 sisters on my mum's side. So I had the best of both worlds.
What is it like knowing that on them roads you're Beaver, you get me, 28 younger, all the olders respect the thing, they've showed you the way, when you get back to this front door here, you have to know humbleness, because pups ain't playing. What was that like for you?
This is my road. My run, yeah, anyone come on this road, there's no say it's badness on the pun. For me past this bit here, there's no say you can see at least, you're passing at least 2 28 yards. No, 3 28 yards, because Bandits is down there, mine's there, and then you got Dandy. This is where my dad lives, yeah? So you see when I come here, I leave all my bagness right down there, sir, or leave it out here, sir, because you see in there, it's strict, like, it's like to me, it's like going to see the headmaster. So to me, I had to be on my best behaviour, and my body posture, even my speech, even my figure of speech, everything has to change. Because as I said to you, my dad is very strict. He knows when I'm lying. Yeah, he knows when something ain't right, because you can just tell by my body language. Even me just talking about it right now, I have to leave all my problems when I go and see my mum and dad, because them two there, it was on to me like shit on a fly. Yeah, so to me, I got 3 sisters and 1 brother used to live there, and to me, it was a God-fearing upbringing. So to me, it had to be very peaceful, very calculated, and no bullshit. And I have to accept whatever's been given to me.
But let's lie about the landscape as well. Like, it looked kind of pretty around here. Yeah. Was it always like this?
It was more prettier because, see, I live around here now.
Yeah.
If you look over there, yeah, it looks fucking dark over there. It looks bushy and shit, innit?
Yeah.
But you see there, you see over there?
Yeah.
That was my thinking process.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking high money, if I'm thinking about large money, colourful things or something, this is where it all came from.
Yeah.
All the creativity came from here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the trees and the birds and that, I'm connected to them, you understand? Even the wood pigeons and stuff like that, when they come out to play, they're talking to me a certain way to say, yo Jay, try and make some nice money, or try and make that earth money what you can see right now, you understand what I'm saying to you? So in that bit there, that's what created Beaver and made Beaver just take over and do.
Yeah, but what we're not understanding out here, big man, is all of you are from good families. Yeah. All of you are from a good bit of area. Like, this looks nice right here.
Yeah, beautiful area.
How the fuck did you become so nasty?
Because it's a choice, innit? It's a choice, innit? Because you can have everything here and still not be satisfied with it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. To me, I think my Jamaican culture kind of gripped me. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's my Jamaica culture. And to me, I will never forget where I come from and my culture, understand? I still love Jamaica, no matter how bad they say it is or unruly it is.
Yeah.
That's where we conquered and set ourselves free to make sure we know we own that land. Because like I said to you, we're wealthy people, we're not broke people. If you go Jamaica now, it's fucking it's fucking beautiful, but it's just the poison and the politics inside it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know where I come from in Jamaica, and it's a beautiful place, and I've got land.
Yeah.
I don't think I ain't got fucking land, I've got land out here, you get me? So yeah, that's my thing. But around here, you should be... Don't even change the fence around here, bro. You get what I'm saying? But me waking up here motivate me to do better or try.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's a nice area. It's not fucking concrete.
Yeah.
Or like Stockwell Park Estate where, you know, bare air vents and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And cancer and one thing you can pick up in them place. I was in the open air, so yeah. This one's gonna be a bit emotional for me still.
What are you saying? Warren Close?
Oh, yeah, Warren Close. Alright, you see air now, yeah? Let me tell you something. You see, when you come to my house, yeah, you got a Rottweiler right there. That's my that was my devil eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, anyone comes to my corner area, look at that. Hey, Beaver, I really get Beaver. But remember, I've got a mobile and pager them times.
Yeah.
I'm the only one out of the 8s, the younger 8s, who's got a mobile and pager.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm advanced. Yeah. I'm very advanced. So when you should come to this corner area, you have a Rottweiler right there. Not everyone can pass that. Cause remember, you got look. Watch you go back here. Let me show you. The man had to go like this. You know, you see my man, them have to go like this. And every time you get closer to me, it's there. And remember, you have to get to that corner there, you know. So round here was, my thing was boxed off. You couldn't come round it and try anything. You get what I'm saying? You couldn't come this way. Let me carry you through. I'll get the owners there. Yeah. So the Rottweiler is right there. goosebumps. You know what you look like now. Come here, look, Beaver. Beaver is Chris. I always come here. Every time someone comes, I always bring it here to let them know that I'm not lying. You can't rub it out. Beaver is Chris.
Look at that. Who with that? Tell us the
girls.
Name.
Too much girls, man. Too much girls coming around here for me, bro. So, you see this garden now, yeah? I don't know how it's gone like this. Fucking hell. Fuck, look at that, bro.
He's saying it's been dealt with the wrong way.
Yeah, blood. Cause I used to go and climb on that tree and just look out in the woods there, yeah, and think that's why I'm a beaver. I like to be in woods. I don't like being in fucking town and city. It's too much garbage, they stink. I don't like rats. So you see over here, I said like, this is my thinking process.
Yeah.
So every time I go in my garden, I sit here, fuck Brixton, they can go and suck my dick, and just think peacefully here, and think about my white money and my white collar money and stuff like that. Like white collar stuff, you get what I'm saying? Forget, I shouldn't say it bad like that, but Brixton's beautiful, but that's my Jamaican culture. But when I think here and think about East Dulwich and that, I'm around public school boys, I've got public school friends, I've got my white friend called Robin and Liam, got all my white friends around me and we're disconnecting. So this is just my white collar garden, you know what I mean? This is where I think everything goes right, you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. I used to play for Crystal Palace and that, so you know I had better opportunities, but you know man, pretty bad inside.
So why didn't you stick with the football? Because you
have to make it into a lifestyle. You have to make it into a lifestyle. At that time, I couldn't make it into a lifestyle because you're cleaning boots. When you're cleaning boots at the YMCA, they only give you £45, and you have to work for that contract. You get what I'm saying? So you had to make football a lifestyle, innit? Yeah. So I had my lifestyle already. So why am I going to go into? I was taking a piss in football, innit? I'm just a cocky person, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I should play for Accra. I was going to play for Red Lions because Rio Ferdinand used to play for Red Lions, and yes, and Loverboy was a bad boy footballer still. He should have took personal. But yeah, in South London, all of us are footballers. Yeah. You know what I mean? But we just didn't make it into a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Some did. Rio Ferdinand, hats off all day. Because I used to play in Burgess Park and he used to leave. Like with us, we played football till like 10:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah. Rio was going on by 7:30, 8.
You saying sticking to the schedule?
Sticking to the schedule, and then I saw him in his white. Then when I saw him in a pink, if people can remember, he had a pink BMW, when he got signed to West Ham, and he was it through Virgin. I said that. I told you I was gonna make it, you know. I told people like, if you make it into a lifestyle, you get what I'm saying, you have to, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is my yard, living warm and close. This is where Beaver, you know, have his thoughts. Yeah,
this is where Mummy brought you up, you get me?
Yeah, this is where...
Rest in peace, Mummy.
Yeah, my mum for rest in peace, because, you know, she died. She turned, when my mum passed away, I turned into a savage, and I have no fucking feelings after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
what does it actually do to your art standing right here now?
I don't want to come here too often, you know? If I do come here, I only bring the camera and explain it to people, like, from this corner here, this is where it all started for me, you get what I'm saying? From Stockwell Park to here, this is where it all started from. Yeah. You understand? But yeah, this is living warm close. This is where Mikey and Leon used to come see me all the time. Short man. Quincy used to stay here. Quincy used to stay here as well. Yeah. You get me? My mum used to like Quincy, so they used to stay here as well. Yeah. Everyone used to come here, bro. You know, everything was Chris here, bro. You know? Yeah, the train. What's your train now? You know what I mean? I can't see the fucking fence, bro. But yeah, man, rest in peace to my mum. And I told you, when I come round here, I get a different feeling. The next progress in life. Something to buy. I might buy a fucking Ferrari or something.
Tell us about Screamer. What did you see in Screamer?
To me, Screamer should have been a 28 because he's characteristic in the way he used to go on. He was vicious. To me, he was like a hooligan. When I'm with him, he brought that hooligan into me. He brought that hooligan, that savage mode. So Screamer, I'll give him top marks. And Slasher as well. There's a couple bloods who was on job. Okay. So the Screamer, I said power Screamer, so I can only talk about Screamer. Yeah.
Alright, so you being a man who's lived on a block that has got bloods and 28s, I want you to settle something first. Because out here, a lot of people believe, listen, fuck that. The bloods and the 28s don't mix. 28s ain't liking no bloods, bloods ain't liking no 28s.
How was it when the bigger boys come around? Like when Hustler's on the block, what, no one ain't on it?
Nah, no one's not. He's like, as I said to you, he's going in. I only saw PB and Hustler coming to Tank's house.
Yeah.
And whoever's with PB or Hustler, they're coming in there. There was no animosity, there was no house rolling or nothing like that. It was just section. And
but how did we get to it out here where we think everyone was on each other when certain man was nice?
To me, as me coming, I was looking at the olders. So I wasn't looking at kids my age because I wreck these kids who's coming up near me.
Yeah.
I bully them or wreck them. I'm looking at the olders because that's where it starts and that's where it stops. So if you conquer that, none of these youngsters can chat to you because you're conquering the olders. You're working at the older lot, you understand what I'm saying? Who makes the most money, who make less, who's got the heart, who ain't got the heart, you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm proving. So you coming up.
Okay, well let's get on to the fact that you, Flowers and Loverboy are all young.
Yes, baby.
You're seeing things.
Yes.
There's people out here that will say, listen, the badness of the original 28s could be what's fucked your lot's lives. Because let's get into it, big man. You lot are young boys. You're hungry for money. You're seeing bad boys and you want to be like them. People are saying that you were seeing things. I've heard from official younger 28s that they was rolling into gyms and he had wall to wall of trainers, fresh garms, everything you wanted. He was dressing into 2 and 3 outfits a day. You man is seeing that. Ain't that making you hungry for Pete?
At this time here, me and Loverboy, I think me and Loverboy was going back home. He was going yardies. So while we was walking there, we was walking past, like, we just walking past, like, we're going, right, who's that henchie on the bike? I remember mum's got the triceps, you know, all the wings, and the wing come out, everything's just there, you get me, he's got the helmet on, he's on the Vipers now. So me and Loverboy is walking now, But we say, oi! So when we turn back round, mum must have took off the helmet and go, I said, right, that's Stuffers. I said, let's call up my little hench. So while we're walking to him now, the more we got to him, we saw the more definition in him. Man going, Duffy's a big now, you know. I said, man, it's come out now, innit? What you lot doing? I said, boy, we ain't doing that. Yeah, come follow me. From that day there, blood, we were Duffy's for the whole day. All I'm doing is look at Duffy and going, my man is hench. So while we was in Brixton now, there was an incident where Duffy must have seen one week and you might try and look at Duffy's, bro. Duffy just whacked it. Wham! So from there now, man just said to herself, you know what? Duffy is on job now, he's on job.
A lot of people get into the gang life, the road life, and they end up snitching. What does Beaver himself think about snitching?
Bro, I don't like no snitch, bro. If I know a man's a snitch or a man's got the name on witness statements, bro, them two I don't really get down with them, that's what I'm saying to you. So, any man who's snitching them two, they're not supposed to come around, man. You get what I'm saying? It's always got to be a team where, you know, keep it 100, you understand?
Yeah.
You get me?
Elton Road, Brixton, history, foundation. Let this man tell you the rest. What does this mean to you, big man?
Like, this is my childhood, man. This means a lot to me, this road here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? This is the front line of Brixton. You get what I'm saying? This is to be the front line. So, like I said to people, you know, see here, Mr. Budget used to be here. It's not a shop no more, but Mr. Budget used to be here.
So let us know, who's Budget? What's he got to do with things?
Mr. Budget is Mr. Budget is Hustler's granddad. He used to run a food shop here. And to me, this is where all the tourists used to come and meet Hustler, or I will come here and buy 2 patty or buy 2 food, you get me, and support the team, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Hustler, granddad used to live right here, you get what I'm saying? So this means, this is, to me, without this, and remember here, this is the front line.
Yeah.
So everything was going on down here, like it should be a red dirt.
Yeah.
Like a red dust kind of place. Dexter Park used to be there. This used to be red dust. Now, this is where all the yard man used to sell, you know, free base.
Yeah.
We don't even know about crack them time there. Free base.
Yeah.
So man said they cut free base on there. So this is where all the stones and the crack they fling, they shoot up and everything. So man like me, Aswad, obviously as I said to you, you know, this is the 28 corner. Me, Aswad, Fudge, Squiggly, Jim, all the man will come down because I just said to Mr. Budget shop there. But you see this bit here? See, like after certain hours now, me and man like Aswad now, me and Aswad would sit on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And like, while we sit on the wall, yeah, we're just watching the yard man then. So when the police them come, yeah, and then when they dash all their things and they're in the bushes, me and Aswad just come and just take for it. Sometimes me and Aswad find gun. I don't find gun there. Drugs, crack, half a key, quarter key, money. So anything man to find on air, man just do that thing, you understand? And obviously, you know, man like me, a trapper still, you get me? So man to do that thing. So this is the kind of, so this bit here was the front line.
Yeah.
And who knows, no, you understand?
Yeah, so let me say now, I'm an outsider. Is it fair to me to say this is a 28th road back there?
Yeah, this is a 28th road.
So what if I'm not a 28 and I feel, listen, I want to come down here and get some food. I want to see what's good.
It's not happening. It's not happening because you got, back then you had Vincent Rat Shop down there. You had Mr. Ching up there. You had Branks.
Yeah.
Branks off license. You know, in Branks off license now.
Yeah.
Bare top people go there, you get me? Artists and all thing there. And so, if you're not affiliated around there, if you're not coming on this road to buy crack, or buy weed, or sell drugs, or have a connection, you're not possibly on this road. From you see Archer, yeah? Archer's official 28. When you see them man there, you have to keep your head down. Yeah? Them man there on some bad boy thing, you understand? When you see Archer, when you see Killman Archer in his brown clocks and linen, best shirts and everything there, just keep your head down because you know man was on job and his arms are big, chest out, everything, you understand what I'm saying to you? So when man saw Archer, he set pace, he was always there when it goes down. Archer. You know what it is, Killer Man Archer, yeah. Man kept the head down when I saw him. This bridge, bro, this is my bridge. It's a beautiful bridge. Still colourful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, man. Urban stuff, you get me?
One of the most official people to walk with 28 was Half a Penny. You tell us, big man, what was Half a Penny about from someone who knew him personally?
Like, Penny was like this. Penny's a bad boy, in your own road, bad boy in Brixton, one of the baddest boy for come out of Brixton. Anything he see or sight, he's taking that. Jewelry, anything, tutu, anything, he can't miss that. And no man can't chat to Penny, but I see Penny rob enough man on buses, like from Brockley and New Crossing and place. I seen him rob them man there. Like he just, no man couldn't wear no 10 ounce or 8 ounces or 7 ounces. The team was getting taken. He couldn't even wear a Rolex. That's gone. Penny will rob you. And don't make Penny be with Peter Bailey, blood. Both of them will rob you silly, blood. Yeah, so yeah. Arthur Penny was a bad boy for Brixton. And he was affiliated with 28s, yeah. See, when I saw Peter Bailey here, I see Peter Bailey rob Yardman. I see Yardman spit out bones in a man's hand. I see Peter Bailey have knife to man's neck. I see Peter Bailey have man naked on the roadside. I see Peter Bailey rob out this corner here. See the front line? Rotten Road, Kelly Road, anywhere around yourself. When Peter Bailey come out in his long Mac, like I said, long Mac with a pumpy or man got a long thing, there's no say Peter Bailey's on job when he's got his Mac on. Big up Peter Bailey, because you don't know Peter Bailey. You're my star, you get me? I just want to be popular like them.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's what it boys do. I want to be popular like them. I want the salt and pepper lookalikes around me.
Alright then. Well, let's get on to the other side of the thing.
Yeah.
Let's be real. On record, the 3 generations of 28s are some of the most violent and thugged out characters that the roads have seen. Yeah. So I'm telling you, I heard a story that you witnessed 2 of the most official 28 originals hang one of the Bloods over a bridge and shake him like he was in New Jack City.
Blood, if you watch New Jack City and say the man got turn over the bridge in that year, it's the same pattern. I saw that. So to me, when I saw that happen, I made up my mind from there that I want to be around these guys. I want to put fear into people just like what these guys are doing, because their names are ringing. You can't see them until when it's beef or when man's coming to your school to do a robbery, or if man say they're gonna. If man call man out, we'll just go to the school and just turn up.
Yeah, but I'm saying you and Loverboy are supposed to have seen that. So imagine what that's doing to you at a young age, thinking violence is the way forward.
I was talking to someone who came through the original 28s, and he came through your time as the younger 28s. And he said to me that he loves the younger 28s, but he didn't respect the older 28s. He said the reason for that was because them man was fucking up their community. They was robbing people in their community. They was fucking up the community. They had everybody shook. But when you man started coming into it, you started doing the government moves and taking money from places what had money. So they were saying that's why they respected you, man. What do you say to that? Was the older original 28s rolling like that?
Like I said to you, no one can't say nothing about older 28s or my clip, you know what I'm saying to you? So whatever that person's doing, saying, chatting nonsense. Like I said, a lot of people chat shit about the clip, but you know, fuck, they ain't got no evidence to prove nothing, you know what I'm saying to you? So my older lot, them, they was doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? From what I see and what I came up on, their team was set different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when me and Loverboy saw that, we looked at each other and said, because we on a state where there's Bloods and 28s.
Yeah.
And when 28s are not around, Bloods are doing the most talking, innit?
Yeah.
When the 28s are coming around, they're not coming, they're doing action, innit?
Yeah.
So me and Loverboy and Flowers was more into the action.
Yeah.
Chatting, you get me? There's talking and fucking girl and pillow talking, all that stuff there.
Okay.
The road, bruv.
Alright, well we're going to go on to a nice easy question for you now. There's been decades of talk on who is an official younger 28.
Yeah.
Like obviously Bear Man will be at their house now telling their missus that they were more than they was, making themselves look gangster when they weren't no 28 younger.
Them that know the foundation of the younger 28s know Gunman Joe was the first official younger 8. He hit them roads as a stick-up kid. Him, Marlon Payne and Loverboy were what started firing up the roads for the young'uns. The list Beaver will give you are the man them that ran with it and were official to do so. You tell me if this was the official list. Starting with you. Then we got Loverboy. Then we got Quincy. Then we got Nolan. Then we got Yardy. Then we got Harvey. Then we got Ninja. Then we got Flowers. We got Shortman. We got Jabbai. We got K-Boy. We got Gunman Joe. Jacob. Peanut. And Denny B. So you're telling me now, once and for all, that's the official younger 28s?
That's, to me, that was the team there at the time. And from them, we had other affiliates, we had soldiers after that, but they're not 8s.
Alright, so what if any man says to me or watches this interview and says, fuck that, is Beaver gang nuts? I should be on that list. I run these roads with Beaver. I took on 2 banks with Shortman. I tumped up man with Quincy and Loverboy. I'm a 28, you man best know yourselves. What do you say to them?
They're chatting at the backside, and to me, I don't think they're gonna come forward because they're chatting shit.
Yeah.
If they, to me, if they was there, we would know about it because they have to have it out in the sleeve.
Yeah.
Enough man used to say, bro, we're going to look at some man, if the bomb was in it, or man's legs shaking, or man's coming, but they bottle it out halfway through the journey, they're bottling it out, you understand? So, from they ain't mentioned there, they're not mentioned there, that's it.
But I want to know from you first, did you understand how fucked up the roads got on your names? Did you understand that you had fear in people out here? Like, let's not get it twisted. There was people that were scared when they heard 28s are coming. Younger 28s. It was a madness. So I'm telling you, what did you and the team think you were when you was at your highest?
Our highest, Brixton was a no-go zone. So if you're in beef with us, you can't come Brixton and beef with us. We're coming to your area and beef, because if you come in Brixton, it's a no-go zone. So you might come in and might not even come out of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Brixton was a no-go zone in my times, in my peak time.
Yeah.
No one coming down Brixton chatting shit or trying to have a building, like, you know, like some people try to come and have a little location site. None of that was going.
But what about the people that weren't on no beef? There was people that might be hustling a little weed or doing a little something, and they're just shook because you man's looking to take that.
We don't want to see no one trying to go out there bossy around, man, like, ooh, they're making bear, man. Come on, we'll just rob you, innit?
Yeah.
Or if a man talk about they're on this and that, man, we'll just come rob you or just...
But I'm saying, what made you, man, feel you could do that? Like, why?
We can. What are you talking about? We can do that.
Yeah. Alright, so let's talk about the feds, the Google. Like you say, you man was doing what you was doing. This is what's going on out there. There's bare out articles. Some of the shit they say up on the internet about the younger 28s is file. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you this. This is what they class you as. Yeah. Your whole team are classed as robbers, murderers, kidnappers, torturers, drug dealers, gun and knife men. And in some cases they put up there that some members of your team are no more than animals. You're menaces to society and should be approached with extreme caution if approached at all. What do you say to that?
It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Kind of said to you at that time then, we weren't playing about. To me, there was zero tolerance. We had zero tolerance for foolishness. Yeah. Any yard man chatting that yard talk, we just knock him out. Cause at first, he used to keep man at bay from them, where they give man like certain yard man give the most wickedest talk. What you're thinking and going, "Oh, man was a killer." But when you find out that he's only good with a gun, man's knocking him out, and robbing him, and pushing him like disarming him, and making him like an idiot. So all that bad boy talk and that yard talk, that's getting rubbed out now, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying to you. So to me. Yeah, we was on job, bro. People know what we're about, man. Yeah. You know what I mean, we know we was on job, bro.
Yeah. Okay, well let's talk about now. Yeah. Like you're a big man, everyone's big men, living life, got family, got kids. But what I'm saying to you, that what they're saying about you is on Google forever. Yeah. How do you feel when you think now this is what they're saying we was? And people will watch that, listen to that now, and assume that you're still the same.
Well, you can't. Well, if they're going back into the 90s, then you'd be a fool because that's the past, innit? That was the past, innit? So now we're all big people. Now we're all living our own life and doing our own thing right now. So back then that was a shout, yeah. But now we're all on different things. We're on better and bigger things right now. And much better things. We've got families now, you know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, at the time when we came up, it weren't easy. We had racism when we was coming up. We had a lot of things going on. So we had to defend ourselves and make a mark, because if you didn't, we'll end up like the Stephen Lawrences and that stuff like that. And to me, it's a shame that they done that to Stephen Lawrence, because we went up there and we had our knives and everything. Them white boy weren't fucking with us up there. Like, when we used to go up there, I see what I just get my ratchet. And so we say, man, you're on this thing. And, no, man, sweet, man, don't worry. Because you know I look like you, innit? You know I got the Reebok Classics and I got the chippies and the naff and them thing. I look like you, innit? Don't play them. I'm in this rip-ups and khaki suit. Because back then, there's white people used to look at us like, look at them in their fucking click suit and all that yardy stuff. I'm like, fucking. But when they saw us, they knew they saw themselves in us, but we're black boys and we're on that job. So they didn't try with us, you know, that's what I'm saying to you. So rest in peace, Stephen Lawrence, and I love mum and dad just keep pushing that, because them guys are racist. I was in jail with them, man. They weren't saying nothing in front of them, and trust me, they didn't say nothing to us when I was in there. I'll tell you about that. Them little dickheads. But yeah, a lot of racism was going on them time.
Yeah, so what I'm saying to you, there's people out here that will watch this and they'll say, listen, fuck what Google says, fuck what the police say. I didn't like them 28s. They done some dirty shit and I ain't never got over that. To this day, I still remember how them man dealt with me. What would you say to the average person who says that?
I can say back then, but now I can say I'm very sorry if you feel like that, and obviously because I said to you, when we was kids, and I had my own issues where I had to block off my emotions. So when I said do certain things, I didn't really care how you felt or whatever at the time. But now, yeah, I'm sorry if I harmed you or made you feel little or stab you for no reason and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, because at the time, I just didn't like people looking at me funny or stepping on my trainers and stuff like that. And I always told people, man, you step on my shoes and like I'll stab you in the arse. at the time, that's how we used to behave.
Yeah.
You can't do that now.
People have been telling me you had this thing for stabbing people in the arse. Like, what's that about? What makes you think that way, and how was you going about that?
Boy, you see, back in the days now, I see some man use knife, and stab man in the wrong place, and just get a big bird or HMP. So with me, I always like to I always try and learn from people's mistakes, you get what I'm saying? So I had a little habit where I just stab you in the backside, you get what I'm saying? The reason why I say I stab you in the backside, because it's quick, it's easy. Sometimes you don't even know you've been stabbed in the arse. You go, oh, what's that? When you go home now, you got to get them stitched up. And I've bought a couple of my journeys where I've done it too, you know. As I said to you, I've always prayed for this stuff, what I've done wrong to people. And someone comes and go, Beaver, you know what? You see when they stabbed me in my butt, you know I couldn't sit down for like 2 months. Every time I sit down, it busts the stitches. And that's what I said, yeah, I know that. That's what I said to you. When you keep talking up your mouth to me, I'm saying, brother, stop talking. You go, and man just go, wham. You get what I'm saying? And then after it happens, you go and think about what you have to go through, all these stuff there. And it's a long process, isn't it? And he said, yeah, but Beaver, you're sick. I didn't know you was thinking like that. And I said, yeah, that's what I do things kind of left.
Yeah.
When man do things on right, I like to go left and come right back. Yeah, so when I do things, I'm not doing things normal or the average Joe. I like to do things extremely, or I'll be more creativity, or it could be more exploit. That's how I look at it. Yeah, so I'm always trying to think outside the box when I do things to people.
Yeah, but let me ask you, big man, through the years, have you took back some karma?
Yeah,
Has anyone ever fucked you with a knife? Made you see what it is?
Yeah, like I always say, like, if you do something bad, always try and think 10 things better. Meaning that when you do something wrong, think of someone you love. And when you do things like that, yeah, it turns into like 10-folds and 1,000-folds. But if you keep doing badness and badness and badness and badness and badness, karma is going to eventually come and bite you, and I see it take a lot of people. So when certain things happen to me, I'm not a person to go and cry. I say, boy, it happens to me because I've done a lot worse. You understand what I'm saying to you? So what I'm trying to say to people out is, like, if you're doing badness, don't be evil, be rude. You see evil people, I take them out as well, you get what I'm saying? You see evil people, watch them, because they're the fuck up people out here, you get what I'm saying? So with me, whatever happens to me, yeah, I don't have no regrets, you understand what I'm saying to you? Because I lost my mother, and when I lost my mother, I went left. Yeah, I didn't go right, I went left, and stayed in left, in 5th gear. Yeah? If you don't understand that, then boy, I can explain it to you one day, but I was in the left. But today, I'm central. Yeah? Understand that one.
I'll go to the other side now. There is people that have been fucked over by 28 youngers that were never rolled. They were normal people, not you yourself, but members of your team have got things on the internet where they have destroyed normal families' lives, where they're under doctors and mental health for the rest of their life. What would you say to them sort of victims?
It's true. Everything you said is true, because I said to you, like, there will be times I'll be in Brixton, I ain't made no money today, and I'm with Aswad, and I might see a kid walking past with like shopping, but he's got money in his hand. Would he snatch that? Or we might see someone come out with a shop with a bag of money, man, and snatch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we did to the victim, yeah, I'm very sorry, because they didn't even know what hit them.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, we did do things where we didn't think. We just do.
Yeah.
You know?
But what would you say now if you got remorse for the normal person who's still under doctors and mental health, who what somebody in your team would have done to them?
Me, I've got friends who's got mental health and stuff like that. So to me, yeah, man, sorry, because there's a lot of mental health going on in Brixton. That's why I left Brixton, because of mental health. So to me, yeah, mental health is serious. It is an issue right here now. It's been addressed. It's definitely been marked. It's noticed now. Back then it wasn't noticed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take this back a minute, because obviously, like you just said, there was bloods on your estate. You've told us about this situation where one of the most official bloods got shook over a bridge. But up on the internet, there's a man called Jay. He's put up a thing on the internet for everybody to see. He's saying that he was an official Crystal Palace blood. He's saying back in the day, he made history. He said the reason he made history is because he brought together the Ghetto Boys, the Yellow Brick Boys, the North Peckham Boys, the Crystal Palace Bloods, Brixton Untouchables, and he took them all to go fight the 28s. Now, I asked Hustler off camera, well, to be honest, on camera, if he remembers this for the original 28s. He said this never happened. No one ever tried to fight the 28s in no park or anywhere. So I'm going to ask you, was it the younger 28s that my man bought this for? Did you lot ever have this where them all came to fight you and you lot weren't on it?
Never happened. I don't know nothing about this, bro.
Nah.
Because I said to you, I'm around bloods and I'm more around 28s. I didn't see that episode built up in no way.
Nah.
The only thing that was going on was 28s and Untouchables.
Yeah.
I had some friction, you understand what I'm saying to you?
So you never saw any person bring bare people together to try and fight your team?
Remember, I can hear it from bloods and I can hear it from 8s.
Yeah.
Now, from bloods, they can talk. 8s, they're not in a talking to them, it's popping up. And it's not going to be a lot of them, there's only a few of them going to the park. So there could be 50 bloods and like 8 28s.
Yeah.
They'll smash that blood. So to me, the chatting shit, I don't know how, somebody never heard of that before.
Okay, well I'm going to tell you two more things that this man called Jay's got to say on his interview. He also said that the 28s are alive and kicking right now under a different name. What do you know about this different name?
We don't go under no different name because we're not hiding nothing from nobody. You understand? So to me, that's bullshit.
Okay, so last but not least, my man reckons that there's an official book out there from a 28 in any generation. Do you know any official 28 who's put a book out? Me
and the guys and the olders, we ain't come up with no book. I'm the first out of the 8s to actually bring it to the table.
Yeah.
So to me, nah, there's no book out there.
Okay. So to clean up what my man's talking and to show how official the younger 28s and the originals and the youngers were, I'm going to tell you, I heard that in your generation of the younger 28s, nobody couldn't party in Brixton and you could party in all areas. If you wanted to go to an area and party, you're up in the party and you can take man's girl if you want. What's the truth to that?
Blood, to me, as I said to you, in Brixton we had like steppers, we had steppers, Bogle Factory, like Bogle Factory steppers, we had Brixton Academy, we had Brixton Recreation Centre as well, and we had Vox.
Yeah.
Now, you see them venues there, and the Pyramid, we had Pyramid as well. There's enough venues in Brixton. You see them venues there, only 28s and Brixtons.
Yeah.
That rave there. Now, if there's any problem in that rave with an outsider, you'll get dealt with.
Yeah.
So, no one can come to Brixton and start acting up. And if they did, I have nothing to say after that. That's what I'm saying to you. So,
yeah.
Brixton's very calculated when you come there in my time, because it was a one order, no zone.
Yeah.
But us, as Brixton and 28s, we went any rave, yeah, and put work in. And if people say we're chatting shit, there's instances happening in Hackney and certain places where they charge some of our people them, and we had to go out there and wreck the place, and we wrecked it very well. So we go to your rave and do what we're doing in your rave. But the behaviours what we're doing in your rave, you're not doing it in our rave.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear no one's chat shit, because anyone chat shit, I can clarify. I've been to all the wars.
Okay.
All the violations and stuff like that.
Okay.
Me shot as well. Yeah, me shot as well.
Yeah. So before I give the next question to Beaver, I want to make it clear. Don't no one jump up and start talking about now, because we're talking about history.
Yeah.
This is 20, 30 years ago we're talking. So I'm going to tell you this. People told me, listen, You best ask Beaver about these names, because these men were official in their areas.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you now, Peckham, in your time, there was a man like Quasi.
Yeah.
In Junction, there was Chaos.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone to this day knows Chaos name ain't no joke. In Ghetto, there was man like Sparks, rest in peace. There was others as well, you get me? But he's done had 3 fights with Quincy. So in his heart, he's thinking, I don't give a fuck about no younger 28s. So then you go to the north, you got man like Lambie. These man here are official in their areas. So I'm telling you, what was they like when you lot was hitting their areas and looking to go in their parties and take their girls?
I just said to you, when we used to go to these raves, like we used to go to Chicago's in Peckham all day, we used to go to Lady Well, we used to go to Moonshot, all these places there. But you see, we used to go to like Peckham or Moonshot, you got man like the Pete, you got man like Arthur Penny, Duffus and them, like, you got Jackson guy in there. So when we used to go there, we got on with Peckham man. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Blue Borough was Peckham man's and their team. So when we used to be in Peckham with the Peckham lot, like I said to you, Peckham's my second home. I ain't got nothing to say about Peckham.
Yeah.
So when we used to be in Peckham, Chicago's all the stuff, and like was it Walmer Castle? Walmer Castle, they said Walmer Castle.
Yeah.
We used to go to them venues there on Laser Drum, because you do the jungle raves. So we used to go to them venues there. Get our mates to try and come through that way and try and see what we look like and try and come. Remember, they only know Quincy, they don't know about, they know about Quincy and Loverboy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Flowers and the rest of us, they didn't know about us, so they didn't know how to channel us.
Yeah.
But Loverboy was cool in Peckham and Ghetto.
Yeah.
Quincy had little fictional spots, that's their team, that was their little team. But we used to attack the older Ghetto man, them, the older lot, them.
Yeah.
Antagonising the younger lot. So the younger lot was always cool until there was aware of us in Feltham. So yeah, we going to the area, we're not watching no face, we're not watching no name, we're just going to do our thing, brother, man. I'm not watching, I'm not going to make a name stop me from doing what I want to do. That means that I'm fair, you know, only fear God out here, bro.
Alright then, so let me ask you on them names yourself.
Yeah.
Like, any connection at all did you have with Quasi? Did you know Quasi?
Me and Quasi, I got Quasi in Feltham 95.
Yeah.
And we was in there for Robbie, the Peckham man was in there for some other things, and me and Quasi used to clash. So me and Quasi was arguing one time over the table, and all the man was arguing, I think it was over Paul or something. And then Quasi must have said, "Right, hey people, where you going, you know, Rev?" I said, "What you saying then, Quasi, man?" "Oh, hey, come then." But when I got up the table, everyone got up. So when he realised that, "Right, what's going on?" I said, "Yeah, brother, what you think it's just me one fight? We don't play them games here, blood. If you touch one, you touch all of us." As the man at that time there. But me and Quasi and Peckham man are cool. There was no friction, it was just clarification who we are. And, you understand what I'm saying to you?
Okay, well let's get on to man like Chaos. You tell us, what were you and Chaos like?
I just said to you, Salam alaikum, my brother, I love you. But when we was in the dunya life, when me and Chaos was in the dunya life, we was in Junction one time. But we couldn't get into the rave. So I said, "Teach, hey what, yeah?" I said, "Teach, go in the rave and tell me who's in the rave, innit?" Because I said, Chaos and them man's in there. So we sent Teach into the rave, because Teach is the man, he's the door opener for the rave. Yeah. Everyone knows Teach. "Yeah, go on, Teach, man, go in the rave." So Teach used to go, Teach went in the rave, and he said, "Right, Chaos never went through the back way, because the header was outside at the front waiting for him. So Chaos went out the back way, couple other man. So I'm in the middle of the road chatting to one girl, but remember, I'm wearing Versace and everything, so my clothing is loud. You get what I'm saying? So I'm chatting to one girl and saying, "Babes, come here, I want to chat to you on the road, yeah?" But I'm seeing this red Escort coming, yeah? I'm saying, "Wait, what's this Escort?" But it's driving straight. You see the way I move my kneecap? If I didn't move my kneecap, man would have clipped my kneecap. Man I'm not trying to run me over, yeah? But when he run past me and I stop the car, he'll come and go, so "Yeah, Beaver, you're fucking lucky." I said, "Little, you man, come." All of us jumped in the car, yeah? So we was all following Chaos on the road, yeah? Following him. Mama done some mad skid round some thing, yeah? I end up on the other side of the road. I don't know how he did it, but he ended up on the other side of the road. So when we saw that, I said, "You see that Chaos, you know? He's one jammy bastard and he take risks." I was the Joker and Chaos was Batman for Gotham City. So I think Chaos brought hope into Junction, because everyone else in Junction, like with Duffus and everyone, we as I said, we used to challenge the older lots and try and break down that barrier.
Yeah.
To me, I'm not even going to disrespect Gary Nelson Tyson. Tyson original from Junction, you understand? But Chaos, he came like Batman, he gave Junction hope.
Yeah.
Me and Chaos was virgin before Chaos was a Junction man. Me and Chaos used to roll together and do things, so we had this relationship. If we came together, we'll conquer. But we used to do things for entertainment.
Yeah.
And this is what people didn't understand. So me and Chaos would do things for entertainment. So people go, "Raw, how come?" Like one time the Junction man had me. One time I got run down in Junction. I think who was that day? I was with Jabai, I think Short man, and I think some other man. I don't think the main man was there. But we got run down in Junction one time, and everyone was up onto me like, "Still Beaver." So when I'm dodging the corner, they're all following, running down me. So I'm saying, "Raw, these people on me today." So we got outside, I think it was outside Clapham Junction train station. There was like across the road there's like a like a restaurant or a place there.
Yeah.
So I run and stop there. So they all had a circle around me and going, "Yes, Beaver, we fucking got you, you pussy, you're dead today." So Chaos was to separate everyone. I gave Chaos a kill. I could see true killers and true bad boys. We've got this little flicker in the eye. So when it flickers, that's when he's gonna let me go. Because when it flickers, he's gonna go. And Chaos will go. So Chaos picked up a brick here and smashed the back of me, yeah? So when he smashed the back of it, everyone's going, "What's going on?" And I cut through. So when I run off, and then the Junction man running off, but I had my P4 at that time, so I took out the P4 like a gun, I go, "Push that back, shoot, you know." Everyone scull out and run off. But in the back of my mind, I said, "You know what, I love Chaos, you know, because he's saving my fuck."
Yeah.
Every time me and Chaos is together, no one can't trouble Chaos and no one can't trouble me. But for entertainment, we're not to entertaining it.
Yeah.
So I ain't got nothing bad to say about Chaos. I said to you, Chaos, that's my brother. You understand? Saying to you, and me and him had a Batman and Joker relationship. We just want to work together and push forward.
Okay, well let's get on to Get Out, because obviously everyone knows the name Sparks is legendary out there.
Yeah.
What was you like with Sparks? Did you and him connect in any way?
Me and Sparks was cool. I tell you honestly, me and Sparks never had nothing. Sparks had a problem with Quincy.
Yeah.
Because them two was boxing, and I come from that boxing world as well. Cause I used to go Ernie or ABC, rather than Liam. So with boxing, it's a discipline thing. You have to, like I said, you have to leave all your shit outside and come to train. If you're coming to boxing, you have to train.
Yeah.
There's discipline about it. How the man catch you with the boxing, how confident he is, and this and that. When I saw Quincy and Sparks, they had too much confidence. Because Sparks will fight with a smile, like, "Come on, then, let's go for it."
Yeah.
Quincy's more calculated, where if Sparks will come, Quincy will just back and slap him, would give him a slap heavy.
Yeah.
And if Sparks catching, Sparks will give him an upper. So they was very technical.
Yeah.
It's like watching Mayweather and it's like watching Mayweather and look at Mayweather and Ray Jones. They're technical boxers, innit?
Yeah.
So with Quincy and Sparks, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
But any of the ghetto man, we had no problem. There was no problems with it.
Okay.
There was problems, but with the older lot. I keep saying to you, we had beef with the older lot.
Yeah.
The older lot was beefing. We had problems with the older lot.
Alright, let's get over there to man like North Star's original, you get me? Yeah. Man like Lambie. Now, hear what I'm saying, big man. Out here on the roads, if people don't know Lambie, they don't know his character. The Google's got him up there as the Prince of Darkness. Yeah. They want us all to believe he's a foul character. But I'm hearing he one time stopped you from sitting in jail for the rest of your life, big man. Tell us about you and Lambie. Tell us about the sun that shines with Lambie.
I think 96, yeah. An incident happened where my chain got popped. Obviously, in Stockwell Park Estate, I was around some serious people.
Yeah.
I think my Cartier chain got popped. Now I said to the person, it's a family. It was a family member. You understand?
Yeah.
It was technical. So when my chain got popped, yeah, I'm in two minds. Should I let it go or should I go mad? I should go mad because that's what my head was telling me. Go mad.
Yeah.
So I phoned my cousin T. I told my cousin because T is family as well. So T said, "What's going on?" I said, "Brother, my head's gone. And I feel so I'm gonna go for my man. You know, seriously, I'm gonna send him somewhere, blood. Yeah, because right now, man, embarrass me in front of the whole of Stockwell Park. Even Andy's all going mad. Like, say, hey B, wait." So to me, everything is for me to go forward with this thing. Yeah, you get me? So my head's gone.
Yeah.
I'm just brewing for the whole day. I'm not even chatting to no one, but I just want to see my man and wait for it to get dark and do what I have to do. So before that now, T's come to see me. Go, "Cousin, I want to come see you now because I know you're rich." So he's flying down. But my cousin T pars with Lambie and certain high
yeah.
and that's what I'm saying to you. So he's coming down So when he's coming down, he's trying to talk me out of it. I'm saying, cousin, I'm not taking, listen, I'm not listening to you, cousin. Like, whoa. But when Lambie spoke to me for some reason, he got into my head. And the way he got into it said, B, you're going to float all this away, yeah, over a family member who done it. You can make that money back. I said, nah, man, I'm going to lick off it. Nah, hey, bro. Lambie was still sitting me down and said, Jay, Beaver, you know what I'm saying to you? Allow man, you can make that money. See my man trying to explain and real. So when I thought about it, Lambie saved me from doing that life sentence, or saved me from being on the run, or saved me from throwing everything down the drain. Yeah. So many people say Lambie's this and that. I know Lambie personally. I see Lambie with my cousin. And Lambie's a nice guy. I don't know why people keep saying this and that. Maybe what they think, but what I saw from Lambie's blessed out here, blood. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I got nothing bad to say to her, and you don't know Shaw already, you understand what I'm saying? Lambie's blessed out here, but Lambie saved me from doing life, blood, or saved me. When I saw him in the estate, Stockwell Park estate, I saw him outside Tesco's on Brixton, you know the Tesco's next to the town hall. Yeah. Lambie sat me down on that little green bit, you know, and he sat me down again, so B, don't do it, because I can see now you're going to do it, you know. Don't do it. And from that point there, he changed my mind, bro. So I don't hear what people want to say about Lambie. Yeah, Lambie's a bad boy, right? But he knows, he looks after the youth, them, blood, and show them the right way. I could have been doing life, bro. So I'm my cousin, bro, because if them two never come, I wouldn't be here to, I'll be on some Fruit Loop too.
Yeah, so you heard what the man said. Don't listen to what you hear. Know from someone who knows a man.
Love Lambie out here.
But let's never get it twisted. Man like Lambie's name had the roads ringing for years.
Lambie's a good, how can I say, a good advisor. He'll show you.
Alright, so let's clean up that once and for all. What if someone was to say, no, you know what, fuck that. I don't care about no younger 28s. I'm going to Brixton. I'm going to party up in their parties, and if I want, I'll take Beaver's girl. What do you say to that man? What would be happening if he tried that?
Come on, brother, you know I was a troublemaker. All the beef, see all the beef was going off, it was all created by me, bro.
We're going to get into that.
So, when I hear man saying this, I'm just looking and go, brother, shut up, man. Okay, I'm saying to you, you was not coming down to Brixton and keep no crud. You might come to Brixton and talk behind door, or talk behind here, or talk to gal. Brother, you wasn't on the road on doing nothing. You were on this unruly bad boy team. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, it was just haters. Remember, you got more haters out here than rascal real niggas, you know. So don't believe what the haters say. And as I said to you, see those who sit down and watching man and chatting, they're sitting down watching. You never see me sitting down watching. You never see me sitting down. I'm on the move. You know what I'm saying to you? So don't listen to them haters out there, man, because they chat shit, bro.
Alright, so to make it clear, what would happen if someone did try that?
Violation upon violation, bro.
Yeah,
man's coming to your house, blood.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And to me, everyone can be good. It's good to be hard, but when it comes to badness and rude boy thing, that's very easy, you know. So as I said to you, bro, try and do good at it, or try and do something where people can see that you're doing good, because it's easy to be bad and ruthless and that. But your friends ain't gonna be there when you go to jail, bro. I'm telling you this from now, brother.
We're Tulsa Estate. Let's talk about back in the day, big man. What can man expect to see if they came through Tulsa Estate?
This is one of my foundations. This is like my process, my come up. Because you had Archer here, you had Fudge around the corner. You had my dad, who lives on Leander Road, Dandy on the same spot, Bullet, Bandit down Brixton Water Lane. To me, this was and Duffers family still there as well in Tulsa, SW2. Now for me, I used to come every morning to go and see Archer, or if it's not in the morning, in the afternoon. But I always bring my homage to Killerman Archer, because he's the one, like all around here, the grillers miss. And whoever knows what I'm saying about the grillers miss, this was the place, blood, because when I used to come and see Archer here, sometimes Archer's a good MC as well, a good MC. So to me, he knew how to play music, how to put music together, how to broaden his music. So when I sit here and analyse Archer, blood, I learned a lot, bro. And me and Archer done enough things together, you get what I'm saying? Enough things where only me and Archer can tell you that if you're together.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But Killerman, Archer and Fudge, this is the corner. This is the corner back in the days, bro. And Duffers.
What made them two so close? Because I heard that them two had a real friendship.
Yeah, them two was brothers. From another mother, brothers from another mother. So to me, they clicked perfectly.
Yeah.
And from when they clicked here, you couldn't break that link.
Yeah. Because I'm hearing when Duffers did pass away, rest in peace, I'm hearing that man like Killer Man took that shit personal. Like he hated the fact that his brother was gone.
Yeah, definitely, because he was not there. He was injured at the time, so he was pissed. He was very pissed, man. And to me, if all the men was on road at the time, none of that would have happened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so Duffers is a big miss right now, definitely.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, then boy,
yeah.
You do know. No man could chat to Duffers.
Yeah.
When it was his time.
Yeah. Go over to Fudge again, big man. Like that name's rung bells for years.
Yeah, my brother, that man.
Official.
Yeah.
Tell us what did make that name so official. What made Fudge one of them names?
Fudge's foundation. If you know, you know. Fudge's foundation from sound system days and real badness.
Yeah.
Line, you know what I'm saying to you? And rude boy structure and don't like who are you, like don't like in the talking to you, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you know Fudge, you know Fudge. If you don't know, you will never know, blood.
Yeah.
But that's my brother there, blood. He's like Fudge, see me come, Fudge. Like certain things, Fudge boss man, certain little things them out there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Fudge, that's my brother, blood. I call this the gateway pass because this is where I celebrate for Archer. This is where I celebrate for Killerman, Archer, or wait for Fudge. Or I have to wait for one of the men to come through to go and meet Archer. Or this is where man gather. But you see anyone who walk through here, you're getting stick up. And if you ain't getting stick up, blood, man ask you where you're from and the man give me a G check around here, blood, because this is man's corner here and that's what I'm saying to you.
So in the whole time you mans had these roads, you never saw anyone come in this block like, right, hold on. Where's that Archer live? Where's that Duffers? Man's onto them for what they've done.
No one ain't coming here, blood. This is too much. This is our community, innit? Like everyone in this block here, we know everyone in this block here. So no one can come in. No, anyone's outside because we got Dick Shepherd over there as well.
Yeah.
And people should go with Dick Shepherd, but then when school finish, don't be coming through here because man's sticking you up, blood. When school finish, anyone who's on things or trying things or trying to sell drugs around here. From man see around the man's sticking you up, though, because man's taking that, innit? Round here, I listen to this is the greatest miss. Like, this is man's, like, all over this, when Freddy's to come from, man says, breeze.
Yeah.
People come that way, they can't come from this way because it's blocked off. Man's cut through, so this is man's gateway, this is man's cut through.
I have to give everyone the rightfulness in this.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not here to make you look good, I'm here to make you look real. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you this now. I heard that there was a time when someone did step to the 28s. The firehouse man then, in the park. There was some youngers in there and there was youngers and them firehouse man were ready to put in a work. You tell me what happened that day.
To me, in Peckham, you see in Peckham, you got North Peckham Estate, you got Yellow Brick. 9 out of 10 you see me in Yellow Brick. Cause that's where you got that's what me and Marlon Payne, like, we don't understand Marlon Payne. Marlon Payne is Sykes' brother. Marlon Payne is Marlon Payne is my brother. Yeah. You don't know this. So Marlon Payne, Marlon Payne, I'm some of Marlon Payne's friends and we used to go Yellow Brick. Yeah, so when he's there now, yeah. Everything was cool because you had Yellow Brick and North Peckham Estate.
Yeah.
Then we heard about this firehouse place. It was next to Chicago. So you got Chicago Club. You got the Kentuckian and you got a little corner what goes into Firehouse, like a Victoria building. So every time I said like, if I'm going to North Peckham Estate to go and see a couple of my virgins over there, because remember I told you I got friends in Peckham.
Yeah.
I should go over North Peckham Estate. I should look on the right, I should see this little place there. But when I look in, I see bare rounded African with yellow eyes and it looks dark and it looked dark. And I said, right, who them guys? They mentioned the firehouse. I said, And to me, they was on job. They looked like they was on job because like the griller, you know, the silverback man. Tick silverback man. I'm going, yo, you have a stub out there, man. They're properly, you know. See that man? They don't look real. They look tough. So yeah, so we was aware of them because they used to do their thing, but we doing more than what they do.
Yeah.
Because they'd rather just bum weed and drink Kestrel or wife beaters on the corner and you know what I mean, we're like bullshit. With us now, we're all over the place doing it. So we never had time to penetrate them. So it came to one time in Burgess Park, I think it was 94 summer. And at the time, I think it was me, Cane Boy, and a couple of youngers, and I don't know who else was there. A couple of other men was there, I'm trying to remember. But the original younger 28s weren't there, so man like Loverboy, Jabbai, Flowers, Short Man, all of them weren't there. They was coming, but they weren't there when I was there at the time.
Yeah.
I remember I'm the only one who's got a mobile.
Yeah.
I'm the man at the time. I'm the only one who's paying bills and got a mobile.
Yeah.
And so in the past, I phoned my cousin, I phoned Loves. I said, Loves, boy, I said, boy, I'm just cutting the air, but I'll be there in about 45 minutes on from now. I phoned Short Man, the front house is ringing out, so he must be on his way. So all the man was coming at the time. So me and K-Boy and a couple of man was in the chorus banning weed, but we could see, when Bird's Party got on the core stage with all the youngers, the same group over there listening to the music. And if I looked over to the right, I think all the firehouse man was there, so all the escorts was parked there, and all the men were standing there. So me and K-Boy were standing there. So I see Short and a couple of men arguing. And then one of the youngers come on and go, hey, the firehouse man. So K-Boy shooted over. But when K-Boy shoot over, I'm watching them man over there because I'm saying, that's the firehouse over there.
Yeah.
That's the local baby one there, man. So when K-Boy shooted over, I see them man shooting over there. But remember, there's so much commotion, I can see K-Boy on the floor. So I'm running over to go and do what I'm doing. They said, but I had a pinstripe Versace and a £1,000 Versace shirt.
Yeah.
All the I saw all wear £1,000 or £1,500 Versace silk shirts. So when I was running over, they going, yeah, he's one of them as well. So they're running me down.
Yeah.
Now, God, I don't know, blood, God is my witness. If I never had my Reebok Classics on here, if I had my Versace shoes and that, I would have been dead because when they was running after me, there was bare potholes in Burgess Park. Because even when you went to Burgess Park, there's a state at the top on the left. So I'm running up that way because you can't run down to them because I'm dead. Yeah. I had to run away from it. So when I'm running for it, so all the men are running after me, So I had to take out my ball out my tin and start running. So I got a knife like that, And I'm running. And when it was just about to put the animal in, so I elbow him, bang, he dropped back. And the next one comes, so I just snip his hand and start running. So when I'm breathing now, when I got into the estate, there was a couple of cars. So I went under one of the cars then, and then by then they're all running and looking for me, they can't find me. Yeah. But God, I don't know how it was, but K-Boy's cousin lived a couple of doors away. So Addy saw me, said, B, come in my house quickly. So I'm shooting to his house. As soon as I shoot into his house, and I looked at Addy, I said, Addy, you saved my life, you know that man's gonna kill me. I said, Beaver, no, I got you, man. Because when we was at the park, Addy went home. Yeah. So if I didn't run up that way and boom, and go some next one, I would have been finished. So when I was in the outside, I said, Addy, see from today, you're my partner. And from that day there, no one could have chatted to me and Addy, but Addy saved my life. So when we was in the house, I said, Addy, I need about 5 knives. So I went in this kitchen, put 5 knives around me, got the long one now, so I just make sure anytime I see them, man, I'm looking to dig out their clout. But when we walked out, we never saw them. So we walked back into the park, Matty came, Roger came, everyone came, Arthur Penny came, everyone's there. Yeah. By then, K was going to hospital, because I didn't know what happened, because remember I told you there was commotion. Yeah. When I got there, man said K was going to hospital. From that point there, man said, if man see any rascal at Firehouse before we go to, because from Burgess Park to go to King's College Hospital, is it King's College Hospital? Yeah, the one down in Campbell. So we got a nice little walk today. Yeah, of course. Firehouse was so we stabbed them up and fuck up their shit, blood. See the ones what came by the fight, we fucked them up as well. Yeah. So we fucked up. We was walking up and fucked up any Firehouse man. No Peckham man, Firehouse. We know what they look like, Africans, dark skinned, dusty. Yeah. Just took them out. So boom, we got to King's College now, we're outside patrolling. K was brothers and that came in. Yeah. They're untouchables, they came in, they're going mad. So you see the guys what we stabbed out on the way, and the ones, they're coming to King's College to get stitched up.
Yeah.
And fuck them up again in there.
Madness.
Messed them up in there. From that day there, you see the next day we went to Firehouse. There was no more Firehouse after that.
Yeah, it was Ghost Town the next day.
Ghost Town, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
Man said I'm chatting shit, bro. Man turned that little corner there back into that yardy corner, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, because the yard man started parked around there and started doing their team. But when Firehouse was there, yeah, bro, we had to crash them, bro, man, because I said to you, you touch one of us, it's Pete, bro.
Yeah. So just before we move on, big man, give us a little something on Matty. Because obviously out here, certain man said he's mad Matty back there.
Matty,
tell us what his character was.
Matty, to me, Matty was ahead of his time. He was good with money. He was a hustler, and he was down for whatever.
Yeah.
And he would do anything for his brothers, but they didn't
yeah.
do the same back for him. That's my look, because to me, Matty grew me into a super hustler, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Before I was a hustler, like a hustler, but Matty showed me how to be a super hustler.
Yeah.
And blow money, but come back with it again.
Yeah.
You get me? And Matty was ahead of his time. So to me, when you're ahead of your time, you got a lot of haters, and they'll do things to you to make you doubt yourself and stuff like that. You understand?
Yeah.
But Matty was ahead of his time, and he was on job. Man can't. When it comes to badness, I don't see no man bad like that, and still here to tell you the story, blood.
Yeah, you heard what he said, yeah, man. Like Matty.
That's my. To me, that's my mentor, my brother, and someone I always love. And I'm just glad that he's married and he's moved on with his life.
Yeah.
But back then, no man can't chat to Matty, and they wanted him to be. They wanted him to be mad, but he wasn't mad.
Yeah. So get up there and get that book. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Brixton.
No lies, no
man
lies.
like Wayne Hutchinson.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Check that out. All right, so we got to be real to everyone. So I'm gonna ask you, before you man stepped up the heat and everybody came along, did them Firehouse man them have the youngers on their toes? Was they gonna fuck up the youngers if you lot didn't do your thing?
No, definitely not.
Nah.
It had to be an end for them.
Yeah.
It had to be an end because you troubled one of my colleagues, one of my peers, and you troubled one of the younger, so we have to destroy that.
Yeah.
You know? And plus, K-Boy's brothers, they're not no jokers. You know what I mean?
Okay. So let's get on to the fact of, obviously, like we said, before you, there was the original 28s. Man say them lot was known for looking good, fucking man up and making sure, listen, this is our wins. Yeah. We're officially Brixton, you get me? Don't play. Yeah. But you lot set some different trends. Obviously, when it come down to you lot, the licking it started. Like, don't get it twisted, them man was making money. Yeah. But you lot started the licking it and the clothes thing. So I'm going to say to you, let's start on the licking it. But before we get into that, we want to know, like, about the tills. Yeah, and that we was hearing you started on the tills.
I didn't see with me. This is what I didn't play with. When it comes to tills, text, snatching and knife point, like stick up knife point robbery.
Yeah,
that was my trade because that's what it showed me. You understand what I'm saying to you? Just to get that money in and have a nice thing. I could buy cheaply, buy trade. I could do what I want to do. So with that robbery, that stuff was like lottery.
Yeah.
You can slap a 1 till and get £70.
Yeah.
But I could slap a next till and get £800. Or I could slap a next till and get £2,000. It's just hit and miss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in hit and miss. I want to see racks. I want to see money. I want to see, not say rack, I just want to see more money than what I'm doing. I want to move up and get into more money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the real, big man was an earner. You get me? He always had money. I guarantee you that. If I see Beaver, beg me a little change, he'll give me to me. Always fresh gowns. Versace, Armani, Calvin Klein, anything. Man had money. I ain't gonna lie. Even to this day, I ain't seen for a good 15 fucking years, 15 years I ain't seen this man for, and he still look the same. Still maintaining. So I respect you, Beaver. It's all love. No beef, no nothing. Yeah, we used to have little rockers and that, but it was all love at the end of the day. Man, big man moved on, but Beaver, he's real. He's a money man. Still is to this day.
Let's get on to the licking it.
Yeah.
And for anyone who don't know what licking it means, that's the flying the counters, the banks, the POs, the building societies. No one weren't doing it. So I'm going to ask you to make it clear. Can nobody come on any interview and say they licked it before the younger 28s?
No way.
Nah.
No way.
Quincy on an interview has said that him and Shortman set the team. Everybody knows that. What is he talking about when he says that him and Shortman set the team?
Lie. I catch all them guys who done a sneaky. If I ain't catch you yet, then you must be lucky. But everyone who done a sneaky thing to me, I catch that at the West Ends. I catch you when I was going shopping, and I stab you in the bottom or put you in a headlock in it, brother. Maybe not like, so you saying that, dickhead? I'm like, I don't like Beaver. So remember I told you in jail where I was like, if I see him Western, I'm gonna be girl, I'm on.
So in your opinion, them man can still be around.
They can talk if someone
is.
As I said to you, there's still, as I said to you, there's no animosity. There's nothing. Whatever the role's saying, that's what they're saying. Because they always mix it up and change it up. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing to say. Yeah, them two are in beef or whatever. No.
It's set on record that these men have sat in Broadmoor for years, and that's just a few. What does that say to you about road and how deep it can get and fuck with your mind?
This is one of the things I heard out here. Certain members of the younger 28s are going in jail. These men have done put in work to make them and them in jail. Now listen, don't fuck with the younger 28s. We ain't playing. We've got this shit on lock. But some of the youngers were going in jail and they were fucking up. They were letting man violate them.
The feds tried to put it down there that you, man, on this licking it thing went through 3 million. Like obviously they tried to add a couple of man's things in there with yours to make it look worse. But the story is that you lot saw at least 3 million on their bro.
It's people that have read the book. It's saying that in that book, she's moisted off the man then. She's told stories in ways that she was a bigger part than she would have ever been in reality.
Youngers, the youngers that have done donkey's years, and the olders, the originals. I worked it out without no word of a lie, not even putting it on the nail. You man's done at least 150 to 200 years of your life sitting in cages.
Wow.
Was what you got worth it?